There's only one place to start this story, not at the beginning, but bang in the middle. Batting first, Australia had scored 434, the highest total ever in a one-day international at the time. The dispirited South Africans walked back to the dressing room, battered and bruised.
You know, again, some of the ball striking, the bowlers were at the batsman's mercy.
Absolutely no one in the ground believed that South Africa could win that game, least of all the South Africans.
Jacques Kallis came up the stairs and he said, guys, I think we've done a good job. Bowlers have done well, they're 15 runs short. And everyone burst out laughing, and that kind of broke the ice.
The series is tied at 2-2, and there's everything to play for in the final ODI at the Wanderers. Over the next 8 hours, we're going to witness a dramatic transformation in the way one-day cricket is played. Australia have come into the game on a high, having levelled the series from 2-0 down.
They went out to bat in Johannesburg and basically played unbelievably well. Played almost as though they were kind of trying to create their own new paradigm of one-day cricket.
It just was a beautiful pitch. And through the years, going back, starting in the 80s, played games there where one-day matches where defending 10 and over was virtually impossible.
Building on the platform set by Adam Gilchrist and Simon Kadich, Ponting scores an immense 164 of just 105 deliveries. At the other end, Hussey smashes 81 of 51.
Many memories. I think the first 50 overs were just, disastrous memories.
Having spent the best part of 3.5 hours chasing leather, the South Africans must now chase the highest ODI total ever scored.
Mickey was quite a systematic coach, and he always, he said, if we can get to 160 by the 20th over and we don't lose any more than 2 wickets, and he says that he looked around the dressing room and he realised that everyone was laughing at him. That Smith and Kallis were just going, who are you kidding? That's ridiculous. You can't plan to chase something like this.
Kallis has already cracked the 15 runs short joke to lighten the mood. But that's not the only thing that loosens them up.
Gibbs, of course, had gone out for this legendary big night the night before at the Santon Sun, and all the Aussies had seen him at the bar. He'd drunk all night. And of course, they were all well aware that he probably still stank of alcohol when he came out to bat in the second innings, and they all sledged him to the bejesus. But of course, he played with total freedom. He'd been licensed to play with total freedom, both by his condition and by his coach.
Bota Dipanar falls early, but Smith and Gibbs grab the chase by its throat.
We were lucky that myself and Herschel managed to get some momentum. We got a couple of boundaries, things started to go away. We both started to take the Australian game. Bowlers on, the wicket was outstanding.
Smith falls for 90 off just 55 balls. This has been a remarkable partnership, 187 in around 20 overs. But even more remarkably, they still need another 245 to win.
From the moment I got out, I think Herschel's next 90 or 100 runs was quite incredible.
Forget the timing, the power, the relentlessness. The numbers are crazy. His first 50 came off 46 balls. The next 50 off 33. The third off 21. It's like watching a hangover wear off in real time. He finishes with 175 off 111 deliveries, and when he's dismissed, there are still 18 overs left to play.
I think by the midpoint of the innings, the South Africans were well, why not? Why not? It's a possibility.
The equation comes down to 7 of the last 6 with 2 wickets in hand. All of a sudden, they're favourites.
Yeah, that last over was a roller coaster, wasn't it? Andrew Hall hitting the boundary, then getting out, Mackay having to walk out to face Brett Lee. I still don't know how he got the ball down to third man.
That single from Antini means the scores are level. 1 run to win, 2 balls to go, and Mark Boucher at the crease.
And rather than take a single, Boucher just smashed it back over Brett Lee's head. It was almost as though they just couldn't play with any sort of sense of moderation or decorum or conservatism. They just had to keep on playing on adrenaline.
This was more than just a freak result. It was a game changer. Nothing was impossible anymore.
And perhaps a foretaste of the kind of the golden age of ODI batsmanship that we were coming into, where small boundaries and big bats and innovation expedited by T20 was making every total reachable. Nothing was beyond the capabilities of batsmen to chase down.
It was a remarkable, remarkable cricket match.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.